Hey y'all, have you ever felt like a loser? I sure have. In my 66 years here on earth, I've tried to do a lot of things. Some of those things succeeded wonderfully and some failed miserably. I was listening to a podcast recently and the moderator was talking about the time that he was on a high school basketball team and they were playing a tough opponent. And as the game wore on, the opponent was doing really well and his team not so much. And his team finally just kind of cried uncle. They were getting a whomping on and they just gave up. Well, the next day the coach expressed his disappointment by saying, losing is one thing, giving up is another thing altogether. You know, that got me to thinking we are not guaranteed a life filled with wins. No matter how hard we try, how much we practice or prepare, no matter how good we try to be, sometimes we find ourselves in a losing slide and then we have a choice. We can either give it all we've got and keep on fighting, or we can give in to that whomping and give up. In the New Testament, the Apostle Paul got whomped on a lot, but I love what he wrote in Philippians 3:13 and 14. It says in part, forgetting what is behind and straining toward what is ahead, I press on. This week, if you are facing challenges, setbacks, obstacles, or heartache, in other words, if you're getting a whomping on, I want you to remember that verse and say it out loud. And I want you to keep on keeping on and give it your best shot. Don't quit. If you rack one up in the win column, yay for you. If you rack one up in the loss column, well, at least you will know you have given it everything you had to give, and you can get busy making a new game plan. And please remember, I am out here in the stands rooting for you. And that's your Minute with Drexel.